Rahim. This is for class 7, chapter number 2, and the name of the chapter is Integers, Rational Numbers, and Real Numbers. So, this lecture is a revision lecture of exercise 2A and exercise 2B. So, first of all, I would like to start from the number sets. Here we have different kind of number sets, just like we start from the natural numbers. The natural numbers are the counting numbers, just like 1, 2, 3, and all the positive integers. Integers can be positive or can also be negative. So the integer set can be written as plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 4, because they can be positive and negative, and they can written in the both forms. So mathematicians use the natural in both senses. So integers are the natural numbers and their negatives. It means that the natural numbers always positive, but the integers can be positive or negative. It is denoted by z. Z is from German mathematician Zoll number. And next is rational. Rational numbers are the ratios of integers. We can also define the rational numbers as the numbers which we can write in the form of p over q, where q cannot be equal to 0. So the numbers are called rational numbers. It means that here p denoted the numerator and q denoted the denominator. Here, such as 1 over 2 is equal to 0.5. So it is a rational number. So all the numbers that can be written in the form of p over q are called the rational numbers, and all the numbers that cannot be written in the form of p over q are called irrational numbers. So you can leave this definition real algebraic, and this is the definition of real numbers. Real numbers are the numbers on the continuous number line with no gaps. So it means that all the numbers that lie on the real line, just like they are in the negative terms, in the positive terms, and all the numbers are real numbers. And now we can define the number lines. The definition of the number line is, in maths, a number line can be defined as the straight line with numbers placed at equal intervals or segments along its length. So it means that here is the line of natural numbers, and this is started from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they have the equal interval of gaps. So here are a lot of numbers between 0 and 1, just like we can say here is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 0.6, and after so on. So a number line can be extended indefinitely in any direction, and it is usually represented horizontally. So horizontally means that from left to right or right to left. So if it is written in the vertical, the vertical means up to down, and or down to up. So this is the line of integers. You can see that here are all kind of numbers, just like here negative numbers or positive numbers. And there is a number line of rational numbers. Rational numbers means that any number that can be written in the form of p over q. Here are fractions that written on this line. The real algebraic and real numbers contain all the numbers in the square root, in the form of pi, or in the form of e, or in any form. So there are some examples of the real lines, just like here is the line of real numbers. So if you want to move forward, then you have to add 1, 1, 1, 1 to the left to right, and when you want to move right to left, then their number 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1, number decreases right to left, and number increases left to right. So a number line can also be used to represent both positive and negative integers as well. So if you want to show the fractions on the number line, fractions are decimals. So it means that here is a number line between 0 and 1, and between 0 and 1 there are many numbers, just like 0.1. So 0.1 equal to 1 over 10. 0.2 equal to 2 over 10. So if we say represent 1 over 10 at the number line, so it means that it should be will move forward from 0 to 1. So here should be 0.1, and just like here are a lot of numbers between 0 and 1, and after the 1 there are 1.1, 1.2, and we can write any number on the number line. So our next topic is addition and subtraction involving negative numbers. So when adding positive n numbers, count to right. When adding negative numbers, count to left. So here is a worksheet, a solved worksheet. You can see here 0 plus minus 7. So if there is a bracket, so first of all we solve the bracket. This plus will multiply with minus, so plus minus minus, so 0 plus 0 minus 7 equal to minus 7. So you have to learn the signs, just like plus plus plus, minus minus plus, plus minus minus, and minus plus minus. So it means if there are the same signs, then the answer should be plus, and if they are the opposite signs, it means that its answer should be minus. So when we subtracting positive numbers, count to the left, and when we subtracting the negative numbers, count to the right. So here is a solved worksheet. Students, you can see this worksheet and you can learn from it. Now next topic is in subtraction involving negative numbers. So use the number line to subtract minus 1 to minus 4, or we can use the number line to subtract any numbers, or here is a solved worksheet with its answers. As here is a question 6 plus minus 8. So first of all we will solve the bracket as plus minus minus, so 6 minus 8 equal to minus 2. And in this question also we will solve the bracket first as 6 minus minus 8, so minus minus plus, so it should be 6 plus 8 equal to 14. In the third question we can see that here is a bracket but there is no sign. So if there is no sign, then it is obviously plus. So plus minus minus plus 12. So 12 minus 8 equal to 4, and sign of bigger value. Here the bigger value is 12 and the sign with the 12 is plus, so its answer should be plus 4. And here is minus 8 and minus 12. Minus 8 minus 12 equal to minus 20. Minus minus plus, we will plus these both terms, but the sign of bigger value, and the sign of bigger value is minus, so here should be minus 20. And you can see all the question, just like I will solve the last question as minus 17 plus 12, plus minus minus, we will minus it, but the sign of bigger value, and the sign of bigger value is minus, so its answer should be minus 5. And here is also a worksheet, and you can solve these questions as minus 4 plus 2. So minus 4 plus 2, here are the answers. You can solve this, but don't see the answer, first solve and then match the answers from the upper line. So you can solve all these questions. So this is your maths class for the class 7. So you can see, and if there is any confusion you can ask me.